You are now live streaming on YouTube. Are you live streaming on YouTube? Okay, so now we're going to come up over here, click on this and make this public, and hit. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. God. I wish the moment you would hit start streaming, on the back end of YouTube, they would show you a URL. So you could just copy that URL right from their backdoor, right in the backdoor in the Creator Studio section, and then just post that URL everywhere. But no, you got to go to YouTube, go to your channel, then find that. Come on. Hey, Buzz. Bubs. Bubsification. Hey, fan. What's going on, guys? Here it is. Okay, here we go. Control C.
What's going on, guys?
I need to pause that right there. Come back up over here. Come back up here. Enter, enter, enter. There we go. And publish. Okay. Bored out Ohio boys. Boy, try saying that one 3 times when you've had like a pint and 7 shots, right? Oh, man. So what have you guys been up to? Huh? I've been sitting here doing, well, studying stuff, doing a lot of different stuff outside. Mowed the lawn for the 2nd time so far this year, and it's just, oh my God, dude, I can't believe how bad this stuff. Of course, we've had a lot of rain too. Can't believe how bad this stuff is going. Working on go-karts. What kind of go-karts you got there, Ohio boys? Ohio. Are they homemade? I gotta get something to eat, guys. I like totally.
I know what kitty. Meow meow. Oh yeah. Love mother kitty.
Alright. Grab some of these things. Grab some of these things. Okay. Grab one of these. Oh, yeah. Yup. No suspension yard cart with a 6.5. Oh, that sounds pretty familiar. I got some Kit Kats here. Look at that. Gotta love the Kit Kats. Wow. And I got some. Look at this, huh? But you'll never find those cookies anywhere. No, they're actually pecan chocolate chip supreme cookies. Oh, does that not sound absolutely delicious? And I am going to open up this box right here. Look at that. See on the cover, look how delicious those things look. Yummy, yummy. And I'm gonna eat one right in front of all of you. What the hell kind of cookie is that? That's like a midget cookie. Midlet. Oh yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Pool leaking. Oh, I know that. Yeah. Once the summer hits, it's like all of a sudden you start noticing all this stuff that's just like leaking and falling apart, and it's like, oh my God, my whole life is falling apart. Pecans, yeah, pecans. Oh, and Cracker Jack. Remember the classic Cracker Jacks? There we go. Cracker Jacks. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. I love these Cracker Jacks. Cracker Jacks are so good. Dude, I've been waiting for you for your live streams. Yeah. I got really busy last weekend. Got called out on a job. And I needed to make some money, so yeah. Some people that I know, friends of mine and stuff who live here in town, every once in a while they need some help, so they call me up and they're like, dude, can you help us move furniture? And I'm like, dude. You know, you guys should be glad that you don't have massive pythons like what I've got right here. Then everybody would be calling you to move their furniture. Look at this. Look at this python. You guys are going to be like, yeah, look at that python. Okay, maybe it's more like a gardener snake. But still, I can wish, right? But they called me up and they're like, dude, we'll pay you money. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, I went out there and helped them out like 7 hours one day. And then when I got home, I was super tired. I didn't want to do any live streaming at all. And then Sunday I got up and they told me that they decided that they were gonna, what they were gonna do is they're gonna leave their washer and dryer at their old house. Well, they decided not to. So yeah. It's like a kung fu movie. Yeah. Speaking of kung fu, fam, have you guys heard? No, you probably haven't, but you guys know who Jet Li is, right? You know who Jet Li is, right? He's a cool guy. Well, Jet Li, yeah. I just watched Spider-Man Homecoming tonight. All Lego. Guess what I got to see right when it came out? Yeah. Ready Player One. That is, other than the stupid cheesy love affair that's in the movie's awesome. Ready Player One. Awesome. Yeah. And then I saw Infinity Wars. And then I saw, what was the next one I saw? I can't remember. Anyways, about Jet Li. One of the reasons I found out why, by watching this video, why Jet Li has not been in very many videos lately. Black Panther. Ooh, I want to see that one. I want to see that one. Yeah. Deadpool 2. Did you see Deadpool 2? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Haha, that is funny. Oh, man, that's funny. Dude, I did see Deadpool. Yeah, I went to this. There's this website that I go to every once in a while that has, like, ripped, stolen, pirated videos off of the internet. And I watched it there. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yep, I saw that one too. Yeah, that's cool. Yep, Off-Grid Life, that's right. Oh, yeah. I love it when they have... Oh, man. Guardians of... Or not Guardians of the Galaxy, but Infinity Wars. Dude, when Thor hooks up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's so damn funny. Oh, my God. Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? Oh, man, it's so awesome. But, yeah, they, yeah, here, I'll play this video and let you guys see what happened to, Jet Li. This is, kind of sad. Let me get this up here. Now, I'll turn the volume up a little bit. Now, it's a little hard to hear. So, if you guys are, the Hasselhoff in was odd. Yeah, I know, that was a little weird. My dad's David Hasselhoff. Yeah. Haven't watched Deadpool 2 yet. I'm so gonna make my parents take me to see Jurassic World 2, though. Yeah. Heck, I wonder if I can watch it here yet. I don't know. I wonder if I can watch it on that website. Here, check this out. This is what's going on with Jet Li.
It is impossible to talk about martial arts movies and not mention Jet Li, one of the most prominent actors in this field, with a filmography of more than 50 movies. For decades, he was the face of martial art films, but since 2010, his appearances in movies began to slow down. It has gotten to the point that we no longer see him on the big screen. How is it that one of the most famous action stars goes from being on top of the world to a stranger in just a few years? Today, we're going to take a look at the reason why Jet Li has disappeared from the spotlight. Jet Li, or Li Lianji, was born on April 26, 1963. At a young age, he showed much talent in the art of fighting, becoming an unbeaten champion in Wushu, a Chinese martial art. In 1980, he began his career as an actor, working on several films in his country, China. But it wasn't until 1998 that he got his big break in becoming a Hollywood star when he was cast as the main villain in the action comedy sequel, Lethal Weapon 4. After the success of this film, his star began to rise, with no sign of stopping. He would eventually become one of the most recognizable action heroes in history. But his luck began to change in 2014 when he and his family were vacationing at the Maldives Islands. During their vacation, a tsunami rushed the island. A strong current of water dragged one of Jet Li's children out to sea, but thanks to his quick reaction, he was able to save his child. In the following days after the disaster, Jet Li devoted his time in the reconstruction of the island. Years have passed, and Li's screen appearances had slowed down. In his last few movies, Li hardly fought at all. Maybe this is all because Li is getting older, but sadly, this is not quite the case. Before rumors started to spread, Jet Li confessed that he was suffering from hypothyroidism. This illness accelerates the body's metabolism, affecting his weight and training. Though others claim that he is suffering from another disease and that he wishes not to disclose it, there have been large lapses of time where the actor is nowhere to be found. When he does show up to press events, his appearance is shockingly different than just a few years ago. His final movies were filmed in Asia, since he does not want to work in Hollywood movies anymore. His last Hollywood movie appearance was in the film The Expendables 3. Meanwhile, rumors continue that Jet Li is suffering from a terminal illness. As said before, every time he makes a public appearance, he would look more worn down, enforcing these rumors. Some people say that it is just him getting older, but just look at the older international action star Jackie Chan. Chan is 9 years older than Li, and he is still active in movies, doing stunts at over 60 years old. Regardless of Li suffering from a terminal disease and ends up retiring from film altogether, one thing is certain: he will forever be remembered as one of the best martial artists in modern cinema by the public and his fans. Tell me what you think about Jet Li no longer making movies. What other actors do you think is due for retirement, and why? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.
Hypnosis mirror. Whoa, isn't that nuts, man? That makes me feel sad. I don't like hearing that kind of stuff. Jet Li was awesome, man. That guy's response time was just, his eye-hand coordination was awesome. Wow. Jackie Chan voiced Master Wu. Yeah. Jackie Chan, he does. He's done a few movies where he's voiced other people. I think, wasn't he a voice in Kung Fu Panda with somebody? Yeah. There's two, I don't know why, but there are two voices that I just think are totally annoying. The first voice is from Jack Black. Every single time Jack Black's voice is used in something, I don't know, I just don't like his voice. And another guy I don't like his voice is that guy that was in Deadpool 2, his bar friend. You know, that guy that like consistently talks in a it's called condescending paternalism is what it's called. And he like doesn't realize he's being rude, but he is being rude. You know, one of those kind of people. And but he keeps going with it, and it's almost as if he recognizes he's being rude, but he doesn't give a shit, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's something. Those are two guys. They've got real distinguished voices, and I don't know. I don't know. I can tolerate Jack Black's voice a lot more than that other guy's, but that other guy, I don't know. I don't like him. Yeah, Drunken Master. Yeah, I know. Man, yeah, bummer. He was awesome in his movie. Yeah, Jet Li is awesome. Yeah, he was awesome. He's really awesome. I don't know what it is, but there's a new guy that's really big on that's coming out with Wushu too. I can't remember what his name, but there's a guy, he's played in what the I Like Boobies. Ronald Hot Boy, first super chatter of the night. First super chatter. He likes boobies.
Whoa, that's awesome. That's super cool. I like that. Super chat posters are so awesome. Almost as awesome as having a nice big boobie. Oh, I like boobies. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much, Ronald, the first super chatter of the night. Ronald Hot Boy, right there. Go check out his channel, check out his videos, and subscribe. Good stuff right there, Ronald. That's sweet. Yeah. We're just hanging out here. Oh, I got high CPU usage here. Hold on a second. Let me shut some stuff down. Shut that down. Let's shut... Yeah, maybe we should shut down... Vegas. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Shut down the Vegas Pro. And then... What? No. Oh my god. Shut it down, not start up a new one. Close window. Pew. Are you sure you don't want to save your untitled craziness? No, I don't want to save it. I've got enough of my own. I still hate that baby. Every time I see him, I cringe. I miss it. It's that time again. Oh, I've got that one on here. I've got that one on here, Lego. I've got it on here. Yep. So what you working on now, Ronald? That was my thing. Remember, I was always used to saying it. It's that time again! When there was a super chat. Yeah. I'm going to remake my boat. Oh. But this time, using the same design with aluminum. Oh, yeah. Fire yesterday. The power supply went up in smoke. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, my power supply, I might have to change this thing, because this one is starting to make noise. You know, I mean, it's coming from the fan. You know, I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I stuck a screw in the dang vents so that way it stops the fan from spinning. Because if not, if I take that thing out, you guys would hear this going on from my fan. So yeah. I'm going to start my basement on fire. That's alright, poo. It's only death. Yeah. You know. Pecan chocolate chip. Get some pecans and put them in there. And then you put them in the pecan. And then when you eat it, oh my god. Phone for videos. Sounds like that. And all that crazy you run off that thing, ain't it? I hate pneumonia. My mom's in the hospital. And she got pneumonia, coughing a lot. Yeah, pneumonia is like a... It's like an infection in your lungs that... Well, yeah, it's like an infection in your lungs. I've had it a few times. There's been times when I've had... when I've been on video... When I was doing the Hyperion card. Those videos where my voice is all like this and everything. Yeah, I had pneumonia then. I never went to the hospital. But yeah, boy, that was a little spooky. I'm almost positive I had pneumonia. Because it wasn't strep throat, it wasn't anything like that, because it was, I mean, it was, I could feel it. It was right at my voice box. Why the hell do I keep dropping frame rates? Detected your stream quality may be affected. That's just dumb. I hope Cody ain't doing anything crazy upstairs. Yeah, she's okay. God, I make such terrible content. Yeah, I hit 700 subscribers the other day. That's cool, Lego. You have to make sure that you let people know, you know, get them to click that little bell icon that's specifically owned. I think it's an attachment to your phone or your Google account. Ciara's in here. Never thought I'd be this far. Oh yeah. 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 And get yourself some go down to some pawn shops or something like that when you go into town with your mom or your dad or whatever. God dang, this thing keeps telling me I'm dropping frame rate. Are you guys noticing any jerking or pausing or lock up in the system here at all? You guys noticing anything goofy with this? Yeah, CR's in the house. Hey, CR125 Stin, have you changed your avatar? I keep thinking that you used to have a motorcycle on your avatar. Yeah, Lego. Yeah, I just went over 40,000. Nope, but you have the same one, huh? Mine pauses every once in a while. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I've got... oh, we do have two other kids upstairs too, so... Yeah, see, it says you're offline now for CR. How are you guys? Custom window 1. We're just hanging out and chilling out. Just hanging out and chilling out. I'm kind of eating snacks here every once in a while because I ate some food earlier on today, but yeah, I haven't really been working on any of the go-karts or anything like that. I've been too busy doing stuff around the house here. Last week I went out and moved some people. I've been studying too, so man, this law stuff I'm studying, man, this shit's really consuming. It's taking up almost all my time because I'm hitting it really hard. You know? It's like I am up. I get up in the morning and I come down here and I sit at this computer and I read case law. I go through different, well, right now I'm kind of going through, this is the rules of civil procedure right here. I'm going through that stuff. And for some unknown reason, when the federal clerk's office gave me this paperwork, it's missing sections 8, 9, and 10. And those are kind of the procedures. Those are the general rules of procedures for court. So I'm thinking the reason that she left that out is because she wanted me to download the local rules of civil procedure instead. So, yeah. So maybe I'll do that, but I'm actually going into the federal guidelines too, the U.S. code or the federal rules, and checking out what 8, 9, and 10 is and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Daniel's in the house. It's the government. They're spying on us. Oh, I forgot to tell you, T-Man, I saw a 1-to-1 scale replica of the Dark Knight tumbler at a convention a few weeks ago. It was amazing. I wanted to sit in the driver's seat so bad. Yeah, I know. Don't they understand that all that does really is it just teases people? I mean, yeah, it's great to come and see it, but dude, you want to sit in the thing. Of course, I shouldn't really talk, you know. So, there was a conversation just a little while ago over on Facebook. Somebody was asking me about my tumbler because it came across one of my pictures of my tumbler when I was working on it. And somebody says, well, does he even, he doesn't drive it around anymore. He hasn't driven it around for about 2 years. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, I haven't. I says, because every time I put a motor on that thing, I get people always wanting to drive it. And it's only going to take that one person who's like, dude, I'll be careful. I won't crash it. I will. Come on. For me to break down and go, all right, fine. They get in the damn thing, can't control it, and they rip off the entire side of the panels. Dude, I'm sorry. Well, sorry don't cut it. You just wiped out the only Batmobile around here. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little Batmobile. You know? Ugh. I know that'll happen. So that's one of the reasons why I keep the engines off that thing. So that way people can't say, boy, man, if you had this hooked up, I'd really like to drive it. Well, too bad you can't. Yeah. Asking me to drive my Batmobile is like asking a Hell's Angels to drive their motorcycle. There's just shit you don't ever ask to do. Custom $500 deposit for a ride. There you go. There we go. $500 deposit. Dude, that would be funny to say. That's a good one. Hey, do you get the full amount if I super chat through YouTube? No, I do not, CR. The best way to do it is going through the PayPal link that's down below in the description. That's the best place to do the super chat stuff. If you're gonna go where I would get majority of it. YouTube takes 30% of everything that comes off through PayPal or through super chat. So when it comes to like doing super chats, it's best to use them on, especially if they're big amounts. If they're big amounts, that's better because YouTube doesn't take 30% of that. Mike Carson is in the house. Fan's gonna head off? Later, Fan? Oh, I didn't see that. If you had to pick one subscriber to drive it, who will it be? Oh, dude, Ronald. Oh my God, that is like, whoa, man. Holy crap, I don't know. I really don't know. If I had to pick just one, I don't know. That's like putting me on the spot there, Ronald. I don't know. I'm sure if I got into my subscriber base and tried to find the newest, the oldest subscriber that I have on this channel, they probably don't even watch this content anymore. So I don't know, you know. Just let me just sit in the Batmobile if I came to visit you. Yeah, of course you can sit in it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, you can sit on it. You can sit in it, sit on top of it. Heck yeah. Mike's cars keep melting and it's sweating. Oh, what was that? But it's only if the U.S., then they take more if you are outside the U.S. Yeah, they take more if you're outside of the U.S., yeah. I have one guy who comes in here, Thunder Divine, he comes in here and sometimes he'll super chat large amounts. And I wish he would go through PayPal to do that because YouTube takes like, I factored it out one day. Actually, it was the first time he ever did it. I factored out YouTube took 42.5% of what he donated. I was like, whoa, they don't deserve that at all. No way. But, you know, he still donates via the super chat stuff. He still does it, you know, which is really cool because whenever he does do those big super chats through PayPal, his icon stays up on the system right here for like fucking an hour, you know? It's like Jesus just sits there for like an hour, you know? But anyways, but if people do super chat, if you guys do super chat either via PayPal or through the super chat on YouTube here, your icons will be up here at the next super chat. So last week, or actually 2 weeks ago, when I did the other super chat, Mr. Bad Wrench, Dave, or no, yeah, this is, who it? Yeah, Dave, no, that's not David, David Renz. Wait, yeah, it is. Let me look here quick. I want to say that it is David. Come up here to community. Wrangler. That's right, Wrangler Dave. I was thinking, because I have two Davids, actually 3 Davids who super chat sometimes. David Johnson sometimes does. And then I've got 2 other Davids who do the same who do the same thing. So I get all these guys all mixed up. Yeah, YouTube almost takes 50% if you're outside the United States. That's why that's why PayPal is way better. Yeah. Didn't know they took so much. Yeah, well, you know, super chat, yeah, YouTube does take that chunk, but when you go through PayPal, on the other hand, the PayPal link down there, they only take like 2.9%. I think the last let me go in here and look. On the 6th, which was my last live stream, yeah, Wrangler Dave. No, Donald Lester is one of my followers on Facebook, I believe. Yeah, Donald Western. He's on Facebook. He's Mr. Bad Wrench. He's this guy right here. He donates via PayPal quite often. Last week, so he'll donate $2.50. PayPal only takes 37 cents of that for the transaction. So out of that $2.50, I get $2.13. So going through PayPal is way so much better. I mean, when it comes to the small amounts or even the big amounts, anyways. I know, I hate to say that. Yeah, sorry, PayPal's better than YouTube, you know. But YouTube has that fancy stuff that I can incorporate into my live stream. So when somebody donates, you know, they see the little icon and it pops up, and you know, it'll stay at the top of the chat, you know. But YouTube doesn't do my cool super chat stuff. They don't do that. Yeah, that's all T-Man right here. That's all my cool stuff. The baby chat, the explosions, and the it's that time again stuff. Yeah, that's all me right there. Carmen. T-Man, it's B-Pick1. I have you as a friend on the PlayStation. I remember when I first met you back on PS3, we got a random lobby together in Borderlands 2. Good times, man. Nice to see that you're doing well. Yeah. I still play Borderlands 2 a lot on the PS4. I still play that a lot. My character, my Axton. I looked at him the other day. I've got 123 days played on that character. 123 days. That's like an entire summer. That's like 24/7, 123 days on one character. Isn't that nuts? Of course, now I've been playing him ever since, you know, I was playing with you on the PS3, you know? Yeah, custom. Here, I wonder why Google's so rich. Yeah, Google's rich because they sell the shit out of our information. That's why Google's rich. They get paid to allow government entities to spy on us. That's why. You should start a bank account just for YouTube donations. That's what the PayPal is. That PayPal account is specifically for YouTube donations. It doesn't go into my general PayPal. I've got 3 PayPal accounts. I've been able to set up 3 different PayPal accounts. So one is for YouTube, one is for my general use, and the other one is for taxes. Yeah. You're not very intelligent if you take all your eggs and put them in one basket. And that's what I do. Heavy Metal Kitty, yeah. Definitely. Heavy Metal Kitty is really good. Austin. Holy crap, dude. That is outstanding. That is outstanding, man. Holy cow, dude. You get the nice long one. Awesome! Now there's a super chat with bad attitude. Yeah! Super awesome. Sweet. That is super awesome. No, oh, you have to make sure you wait. Who is Austin on here? Is it CR? CR, are you Stin? I'm almost willing to bet STIN, Austin, CR125, Stin. Is that who that is? Hell yeah, we're right there. Yeah. Okay, good. I'll make sure I'll give you. Oh wait, do you upload stuff on YouTube here? Because if you do, I put your icon up there along with everybody else's. So if you get yourself an icon and put up an avatar or something like that, or of course I can just put your name. I can just take one of these squares and just make it a solid color and put your name going sideways in it. That'll also advertise your channel too. That actually works really good, because see like how Donald here and Mr. Bad Wrench, notice how these three guys have their avatars, but they don't have any words in their avatar. So every time you go out and you post a comment on other YouTube videos or channels and stuff, people only see this. Now, the tool review, Ray, he's got his title in there. So when you look at his avatar, you know what his channel's about. And these guys should do the same thing. That's part of marketing your channel out there. Yep, I remember that too. Last time I talked to you, you had told me about an incident where there was a stabbing outside of your wife's work. Oh well, Cameron, that was in the Super 8. That was one of Crystal's co-workers. Crystal doesn't work on Mondays or Tuesdays, and that lady came in to work on Monday, and that was the day that happened. So if that lady would have been sick and she would have called in and Crystal would have went in there to work, it'd be my girl dead. Meth heads, they went in there and they went in there and killed Jeanette, and then they took the keys and her car. Yep, that's what that whole situation was. Just put the YouTuber name in there. Okay, CR, I will. Yep. That is super awesome. Steve, how much was the donation, if you don't mind me asking, Steve? It was 25. 25? Yeah, 25, and PayPal only took $1.03. Yep. So that is super awesome. Awesome. Awesome, Austin. There we go. Ah, dude, that shit rounds. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Awesome, Austin. There's awesome Austin right there. You don't have to put it in there. I just like supporting you. All right, well, I will. You know, I want to be able to contribute back to people. You know, meth heads are going to be cooked at the jailhouse. Yeah. After all that crazy happened, they sentenced them. They sentenced them both to life. Yeah. Well, actually, they sentenced the guy to life, but she gets out. She was sentenced to 40 years. And now, I don't know if you guys know anything about prison time, but when you get sentenced based upon your prison time, you technically only serve half of it. So, what that means is that if you go down for 20 years, you're going to be on paper for 10. So, that means she's going to go into prison. She's going to go into a classification facility. Then they're going to send her to the original prison where she's going to go. She's going to sit in there probably 8 years, 7, 8 years. Then they're going to parole her ass out for the rest of the other end of the 10. That's how that works. That's how prison time, you know, if you have to go to prison for 2 years, you're going to be serving only on paper and out of the system in 1. That's how that works. As long as it's not a real bad, heinous crime. You know, like, since she's not the one who actually killed Jeanette, it was the guy, he's in prison forever. But still, I mean, if yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was pretty sad. Yeah, Lego. Yeah, he, what these people did is, where the Super 8 is at, there is a food health store across the highway. They assaulted some lady over there, tried to, I don't know, take her money or her keys or something like that. And she fought them back. They jumped in their car and took off. They knew that she was going to be calling the cops on them. So they went out and they went down the highway, pulled into the Super 8, parked their car at the Super 8. They got out. They walked into the lobby at the Super 8, walked by the front desk, and they said to the front desk clerk, "But we're just here to, I don't know what they say. I'm here to see my brother. He's staying here." And she was right behind him, that his accomplice lady. So then they walk in through the doors and they go downstairs. And when they went downstairs, they saw Jeanette coming out of, or Lynette, that's it, Lynette, not Jeanette, Lynette. They saw Lynette come out of one of the rooms, and they walked up to her, and they told her, "Do you work here?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm one of the house ladies." And the guy pulled out a knife and put it right to her throat and said, "Open up that door." And she pulled out her card key and she opened up the door, and they went into the room. And he said, "Where's your keys at?" And she had her keys in her apron. And she's like, "I got my keys right here." And he took her keys and grabbed onto her and cut her throat and threw her down in between the wall and the bed. And she died right there. Yeah. They took off out of there. Their cars were noticed in the parking lot, so they had all these cops all over the place. And everybody had come out of the Super 8. So I'm thinking about a half hour had gone by before the cops noticed that the car was parked in the Super 8 parking lot. Then they called up the cops, called more cops. So the whole Super 8 had cops all over the damn place. They had everybody in the whole building out. You know, they went around knocking on doors and fucking just opening up car keys, you know. They were like, oh, that would be kind of spooky, wouldn't it? All of a sudden your door flies open, there's a cop standing there. "We need everybody to vacate the building right now." Whoa, okay. Fuck, I'm in my underwear, but hey, I'll freeball it for a while, you know. Yeah, they went through all the whole floors and everything, got everybody out of the building. But they noticed, is everybody here, you know, the employees, everybody's like, "Well, is everybody here?" And they're like, "Well, Lynette's not here." And they're like, "Well, she must have left because her car's gone." And Lisa, who was the supervisor at the building, said, "No, I just checked. She's still clocked in." So they told the officers about that. "We're missing somebody." So the cops went in, they started looking through the whole rooms, and they found Lynette in the one room downstairs on the ground floor, laying there. Yeah, it was, yeah, it affected everybody pretty big there around for about, like, I think 6 to 8 months. Crystal had to go to counseling and stuff. She was afraid to go to work. I told her, I says, "If you ever feel afraid to go to work or anything like that, you tell me and I'll come with you. Even if it's to give you comfort while you're there at work, you know." Because she's the head of house, because, you know, she's the head of housekeeping. So, you know, she even told other people too, if you don't feel like if you're afraid to be here, then don't, you know. But everybody understood what was going on and how it happened and everything. But Crystal, you know, just because it was Crystal's day off, and it happens a lot, you know, it's her Tuesday, you know, Monday or Tuesday are her days off, and if somebody calls in sick or something like that, she comes in and fills for them, you know. Steve, when was all this? I didn't hear anything about this, Steve. This was like almost 2 years ago. Yeah, this was last Thanksgiving, 2 Thanksgivings ago, 2016. Wrangler Dave, Wrangler Dave's in the house. See, there's Wrangler Dave right there. Yeah. I know, Lego. Yeah. But there's still, for every one bad person out there, there's like 10 crazy people who build go-karts. for every one we got to put that on a t-shirt. For every one normal person, there's 10 crazy people building go-karts. Yuck, bad picture, Dave says. It was I had to lighten your picture up really light there, Dave, because when I downloaded it off of YouTube and I saved it, I looked at it, I was like, whoa, that's really dark. So I had to go in there and adjust the color a little bit so it would. Wow, that was weird. What? How come my color just adjusted just now, but it didn't? Weirdness. Nevis is in the house. David, I rebuild for now. Hey, David, how are you coming on your shop? On your little shed that you were building? Have you got that thing done yet? Because I know you're, what was it, a little 12 by 12 shop or something like that? Nova.
Meow meow. Kitty 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 kitty. What are you doing? Oh meow meow. Meow meow. Yeah.
Oh, not. Oh, yeah. You guys are getting a lot of rain now. Yeah, that's weird, man. We've been getting a lot of rain too. It'll start raining at night. It'll rain all night long, and then it'll rain for some till like about 11 in the afternoon or 11 in the morning, and then it gets all nice and clear, and it's like it gets all, you know, great and everything. But no. But then once the sun goes down, it starts to rain again. It's weird. Nova, everybody wants to see you. Come up here. Come on. Here. People want to see you. Come on. Don't be shy, kitty. Yeah. Come here. There we go. Nova. Yeah. Key. Yeah. 9 by 10 size. Okay. Working on the roof still. No, let his name be Super. You're all right, kitty. Whoa, you're gonna knock over my paper, kitty. Oh, it's 1:30 a.m. All right, Lego. Hey, thanks for showing up, man. What are you doing, huh? Lay down. Sit down. Yeah. Oh, he's got a better one. Here we go. All right, I got Nova. There we go. Oh, Dave just sent me a better picture. Okay. All right. I'll add that to the collective. Like Bink. Nova's planning world domination. Yeah, like Pinky in the Brain. I remember the first time I heard Pinky say that. He goes like, What are we gonna do tomorrow? The same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. They try to do it every night. And obviously they must fail. Pinky and the brain. I thought that was so funny the first time I heard that. The same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. And he says it so damn serious. Finally got the barn-style rafters. Half made. Just need to get the top part together. Yeah. I just made an ad for Gumtree. Really? To sell the 100cc two-stroke motor, hopefully sell it. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to let me know how well that works, how well that Gumtree works, because I've heard about that. I just haven't, you know, I mean, because there's a bunch of sites out there. I mean, there's even sites on Facebook where you can sell stuff, you know, Facebook post for sale or post for profit or whatever they're called, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I just posted one for you to use. It's about a month old. Okay, Dave, okay. It's on Facebook. Yep, I see it. Alrighty. I'll crop it down. Oh man, what is that? What is that editing program that everybody uses to doctor up their pictures? The Sony program, isn't it? Illustrator. I'll use it to doctor it all up. I'll give you horns coming out of your hat. Demon eyes. Photoshop, that's it. Photoshop. No. Photoshop. I'm gonna Photoshop David's picture. Wrangler Dave's picture. I'm gonna Photoshop it. And I'm gonna give you horns coming out of your head. They fail like a coyote. Yeah, I know, like the coyote, yep. And it's like a trading post, yeah, like Facebook. I like the way Pinky has telekinesis and brain don't, but he is the mastermind. Yeah. Whatever happened to that commercial? Did they, or that cartoon? Did they get rid of it? I haven't seen it for years. Demon Dave, yeah. We get those dang raccoons coming back around here. The other day I heard this sound on the plastic outside. I grabbed my flashlight and I look over and I see Nova's in here. Ashley's in here. Ashley's laying on the other side of the computer. And I shine my light out there and yep, there's two of them staring right in through the doorway. I'm like, yeah, I see you guys. They turn around and start walking off. They ran out of materials. Oh, Adobe After Effects. I miss Pinky and the Brain. Yes, that's, oh man, that was such a good show. Brain, what are we gonna do here? Pinky, you idiot! Don't you realize? He always spoke with that authoritative, indoctrinated voice. You know, he was like, "Don't you realize when this falls, gravity is gonna pull it to the left and cause the explosion to happen?" Oh, okay. Animaniacs, yes. Yeah, Animaniacs. That was a good show. That was a good cartoon. That was at a part in my life when I just didn't like any cartoons, but Animaniacs was one funny one. They would take something so stupidly extreme. And then they made it look like it was the only way to do it. That's the only way. If we get this building to collapse on the street, it'll stop the ball from bouncing down it. Do you have a bull ride? A bull. Yeah, put David on a bull riding a bull. A grizzly bear with a bazooka strapped on his back. Adobe Premiere is like $20 a month. So I stick with Movie Maker. Yeah. I mean, like my Sony Vegas, I cracked that. Because there's places on YouTube they tell you how to crack the program. You can crack the program, and it takes a little bit, you know, to do it. But once it's all done, you can fire the program up, and then you go into YouTube and you start learning all the tutorials, how to mess around with stuff. You know, it's a good program because it's just not even a video editing. You know, it's also audio editing. And you can make pictures with it and all sorts of neat stuff. It's a pretty cool program. And the whole time he was levitating fruit. Rick and Morty was a great substitute for Pinky and the Brain. Oh, I didn't watch much of that. I didn't watch much of Rick and Morty. I like Slappy Squirrel. The squirrel with PMF. I don't remember that cartoon. Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, it is chilly here. I mean, down here, even down here in the basement, even outside, because it's been raining, and we'll get these cold winds that come down from Canada, and it just makes everything really cold. The other day, 3 days ago, I come walking out here, and you know, I got up, I come walking out here, and there's frost on the grass. And it was really, really weird because when there was frost on the grass, I inhaled really deep. And man, it was like it was fall. You know when the leaves start to die on the trees and you get that smell in the air and you just know that fall is coming? That's what I was feeling when I walked outside. I could smell that it was cold, and I could smell that aroma in the air. I was like, whoa, what? This is weird. You know, this is kind of odd. It was like October. Really, I don't know. Adobe CS6 Master Collection, free, online, all over the world. Yeah, I've thought about getting the Adobe stuff. I really have. But, you know, I don't want to get into, because that Adobe suite is boy, that's real elaborate, and you can interlock everything. That's the kind of program that you because you get Photo Suite, you get Photoshop, you get After Effects, I think you get in it too. You get a whole crap load of stuff with that with the suite. And I don't know, I would want, if I was ever going to invest any serious money into something like that, I'd want to take a course on it. You know, I'd really want to take a course. I wouldn't want to try to learn all that crazy on my own. Yeah, that's right, Lennox. Yeah. I made myself teleport disappear. Minimum work in the After Effects. Oh. Yeah, that would be really kind of cool. Build one of my carts and then put a flux capacitor in it. Okay, guys, we're gonna test this out. Of course, knowing mine, like, I'd make it look so cheesy that people would be like, "Dude, that is just so dumb cheesy." Total half-ass cheesiness from T-Man's go-karts. Do it to the Batmobile. There we go. Yeah, eat your heart out, DeLorean. There we go. Does anyone know the words to that one part of the Cat Dog theme song? No Googling. Oh, the Cat Dog. That cartoon. I remember that. One half of the animal was cat and the other half was a dog. I remember that. Really, Lennox? Wow. Love spring. Mowing my lawn first time and took you 6 hours. Yeah. I've got an acre out here and I mowed it the other day and I think it took me about 4, maybe 5 hours, and I didn't even finish because there's a bunch of other little stuff that I can't mow up the angle with that lawnmower, with that riding lawnmower. Hey, we get rain coming from the States. Rain does not go from Canada to the States. To the States. Yeah, I don't know about rain, but I know we get winter storms and stuff coming down from Canada. And we get really... Well, of course, I'm in Montana. I'm really close to Canada anyways. Check Messenger. Yeah, I see that. The real Pinky in the Brain. They got all sharp teeth and everything. Adobe is fun. Just tried it out. After Effects. I learned everything I know in After Effects from playing with it and YouTube tutorials. Yeah, same here. I know everything about Sony Vegas from YouTube tutorials, and there's still a lot of stuff I don't know about Sony Vegas. I only learn what I am gonna use. I don't want to learn stuff that I'm not gonna use because that's just like, you know, kind of waste my time. Yeah, build a DeLorean go-kart. There we go. Yep, I remember Cat Dog Show. I think it was. I thought it was. I think it was a stupid show. I think Pinky had an English accent. Yes, it does rain. Comes from the Canadian Alberta Clippers. Canada, Alberta. Clippers come from Canwords. DeLorean cart, yeah. And then put a flex capacitor in the back of it. You know, I thought it was kind of funny. I was watching some program where it was a YouTube video, obviously, and this guy had built a little replica of the flex capacitor. And this guy talked about how hard it was to do. And I looked at that thing, I was like, man, that would be real easy to make. You know, you just have to go out and buy all the parts to it. But he said that the hardest part about building that thing was getting it accurate to the one that was in the movie. You know, but, you know, to the general public out there, you could just get a box and put some blinky lights in it and connect it all with some, you know, duct tape or something. Clear duct tape around the, you know, LED light strand, and then duct tape it all together and turn it on, and the lights all shift and stuff, and voila, there you go. eBay has them. Really? Jeepers Creepers go-kart truck. Oh yeah, that movie Jeepers Creepers. That creature drove a weird truck, didn't it? It was like a weird van type of thing. Ronald, about to shower. Got my BT headset, is listening. No homo, guys. Yeah, clear tubing. You can buy a replica flux capacitor for cheap online, but yeah, easy to make. Yeah. eBay the parts and get the clear plastic tubing. When I was a kid, like 7 years old, I watched Dukes of Hazzard and Home Improvement all the time. Yeah, one of my favorite things to watch. I mean, at least the cartoons when I was growing up. One of my favorite ones were like Thundarr the Barbarian and Jonny Quest. I always thought Jonny Quest was just the coolest show because it was way different than all the other cartoons. You know, it looked old, but yet the ideas behind it were like new. You know, like the way their ships looked and everything. I just thought that was just the really coolest thing. Jonny Quest. That's what they should make movies on. Instead of this Wizards of Hogglethorpe or whatever, they should do Jonny Quest. There we go. Jonny Quest movies. Jonny Quest. And with his father. And they're all like all super rich and stuff. I guess it's kind of like, what, Spy Kids? I guess. Kind of call it that. Not too much on the Quest, but Thunder was cool. Yeah. You guys remember the Thundercats? Remember that one, David? Oh, yeah. Thundercats. Thundercats. Oh! Oh, my God. I'm not that much of a nerd. I wasn't that into it. Knight Rider. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. And Chips. Oh, the Chips show. Yeah. Every morning before you go to school, Chips. Yeah, I remember that. Chips. Starsky and Hutch? Is that what their names were? Or maybe I'm thinking of the actual television show, Starsky and Hutch. They had that red car that had the white stripe that came down that car. I can't remember what that was. It was Impala? I can't remember. Dude, wow. Cracker Jack has just totally spazzed out on their glue. Look at that. Jesus. I think they like carbon fiber bonded it with the box. Ford Granada. Oh. Oh, really? Custom Wonder, I gotta go, fellas. Have a great weekend. All right, Custom, thanks for showing up, man. Linux. So, hey, T-Man, I'm looking at building a go-kart. Using my old quad for steering, suspension, and brakes. I was thinking coffin style. Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard, Viper, Miami Vice, etc. Would... Oh. Well, I gotta go back here. Wow. I'm thinking maybe, Linux, if you... Well, it kind of depends. I mean, if you're going to want to build an off-roader machine, out of all that stuff that you have listed right there, doing one with a coffin would be awesome. That would be awesome. If I had the money to go down and buy a coffin, I would build a coffin go-kart. An off-road coffin go-kart with suspension and all sorts of cool shit. People will be looking at that and be like, what the hell is that? So that way, so T-Man, if you wreck and die, there's no point in burying you. Because you're already going to be in your coffin. Viper was cool. 79 Gradana, my first car. Dad bought it. 25 bucks. Sold it to me for 100. Your dad? Oh, your dad cashes in on his own kid. Oh my. All right, custom. Well, yeah. Thanks for showing up and hanging out, man. Sweet. Most people don't know that. P.S. I did not get notified by YouTube you were live. I was on your channel to see if you had done a cart update to find out you were alive. Really? Chips need to go back on TV. Who agrees with me? Chips, wasn't Chips the motorcycle cops? Think racing quad, but fast kart for the Hare Scramble style racer. Oh, I see. T-Man, what was your first car? My first car was a 1990 Buick Celebrity. I had a Celebrity. Yep. Buick Celebrity. That was my first car. I had that car for like 10 years or something like that. That poor car would not die. I got into an accident with that thing. I hit a telephone pole with that thing. I remember when it came down to changing my spark plugs. Get this. You guys are either gonna say that you're totally lucky, T-Man, or you're just awesome. When it came down to changing my spark plugs, because for some reason, you know, you have to change your spark plugs every once in a while. When I would go to put my car in drive, it would start sputtering. Well, it's because when you switch it over into, if you're right when you start it, or when you switch it over into in your neutral, there's no torque on the engine, so the spark plugs don't need to have the full amperage. But the moment you put it into drive, that's when it kicks in more amperage to fire the spark plugs and to keep the car running. Well, my spark plug wires were starting, you know, I don't know how old they were, but they had cracks in them. So when I would go to put my car in drive, the whole inside of my car would light up with lightning. Boom! So what I did is I went and I bought some new spark plugs and new spark plugs and new spark wires. I pulled all my spark plugs off because it was a 4-cylinder. Pulled the spark plugs off, changed the spark plugs, and I just started pulling off all the wires. I put the wires aside, I pulled all the wires out of the box, and just not thinking, just doing what I just remember doing, and I hooked every single one of those damn things up to the right cylinder, the right point on the cap on the first go. I didn't mess anything up. Now that's not obviously the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to take each one off at a time, because if not, you're going to run the wrong wire to the wrong cylinder. I seriously lucked out on that one. I pulled all those damn wires off. Holy crap. I didn't realize it until I went in the house and my uncle asked me about it, and I was like, no, I just took them all off and then we put them back on. And he looked at me like, you did what? Then he explained to me. I was like, yeah, it works okay. And he's out there looking at the car and everything. And he's like, you didn't take these off individually? You just pulled everything off and then just hooked it back up? I was like, yeah. He was like, you have no idea how lucky you got. That's just, you're just a weirdo. And then he explained it to me. And I sat there and I thought about it. I was like, holy crap. Man, that is serious luck right there. Celebrities, the car, are great. Buddy followed me. I had an 83 Cordoba. My first car. My speedo was burned at 140. He was buried at 220. I was still accelerating and pulling away. Celebrities, the car, are great. Yeah. Holy crap, the Cordoba was going almost, you were coming up on him. My shit is numbered. It's idiot proof. I know. After I was taught that, after he told me about how lucky I was, I realized, oh crap. And I do that now. I number everything. Oh man. Yeah, I'm great. I know. It was like, shit. I think it was God going, all right, T, I'll let you get away with this one, but never again. That's what it was all about right there. No, that don't make a difference. Oh, really, Sammy? No, mine would. The electricity wouldn't come out of the block. What would happen is when I go to put it in drive or any other gear, electricity would come off of the wires because the wires were all dried and cracked. So they had a gap there, so the electricity would arc out of the wires and hit the motor block. So yeah, it was actually really kind of cool. You know, I had somebody sitting in the driver's seat and they're like, dude, you ain't gonna believe this. Here, get out there and I'll put the car in drive and you watch what happens. You know, when it's in neutral, nothing's going on, or when it's in park, you couldn't see anything. But the moment you put it into drive, yeah, that was different. Boy, that whole thing, you'd see just, whoa, you'd see sparks going all at lightning is what it was, you know. It was really kind of cool. Do it again. Whoa. Okay. Do it again. It's cool. Wish I had a camera. Don't think so, Dave. Options, exit. No, it isn't. It's not. See, this is what it's showing me. See, I'm in Zello right now. And it asked me to add an account. Oh, damn it. It's asked me to add an account, and then up here when I click on that, it says options or exit. When I hit the Zello icon, nothing happens. Oh no. Sammy, I'm still here. How you doing, Sammy? Linux short to ground. Yeah, it would, you know, the electricity would arc right to ground. Did it short out speedo when I got gas? Did it short out speedo when it hit gas? No. Guys, I'm just messing with T. He knows Shit, I've just seen this at my shop with cars. You're lucky you did not fry your alternator with that arcing. I know. You know, after I realized, after everything was said and done with it, I told people about what had happened. They're like, "Oh shit, you could have done this, you could have done that. You're lucky you." But I honestly think it was the dang car, because I mean, like I said, I had gotten into an accident with that car. I hit a telephone pole straight on because the road was too icy and I couldn't turn. I released off the brakes and tried to just turn the car. That wouldn't work. Hit the brakes. That obviously wouldn't work. There was nothing I could do. I was going right towards this telephone pole. Hit me smack dab in the very center of my bumper. Nothing happened. No. My engine died right away. Boom! And then the engine died. I sat there for a second. I turned the entire engine off. I turned everything off. And then I went to turn it back on again. And it started right up. Some cars must have defense things in there, or not defense, but security things in there. Like if they ever get a collision or something like that, and the car shifts enough to a certain direction, it automatically kills the power. My friend used to have a Case International tractor, and there was a sensor. There was a sensor in this damn thing. And whenever he would go over a certain bump, the stupid machine would always turn off. The whole tractor would shut down. And you come to find out that Case International had installed this thing in the side of the motor block that would sense if the engine jerked around too much, like if it was involved in an accident or something like that. And then there was a bunch of complaints about that too, because people didn't like that. Because when you're on a tractor and you got you got stuff you're pulling through the field, got a rake or whatever, till, and you're hitting all these bumps, and all of a sudden your damn tractor dies on you. It's because that stupid sensor that they put in there. I almost wonder if that's what was in my car, because there were a few times where I'd hit a damn really good bump, or I'd come to a really quick stop. I'd hit something, run into something, hit a curb or whatever, and the damn thing would just die. Gone. Engine's off. No. None of that. It just went off. It was a Buick Celebrity. Chevys are garbage. When I first started building mini drag bike, I was watching T's channel and Detroit Hood. Do you know this shit? Usually there is a auto fuel shut off. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Your tires or garbage. Get studied winter tires. Fix your ass. Yeah. Of course, this was, Lennox, this was 30. A long time ago. That's all I'm gonna say. It was my first car. Years ago. ABS. Yeah. Or are you talking about my truck now? My truck does have studded tires on it. Dude, I gotta get those off of there. You're not supposed to drive around on studded tires, are you? Not during the summertime. Better get mine, or get rid of mine. Turn mine off, or swap them out. Have you watched the new Roseanne, T-Man? It's good. No, I haven't seen any of the Roseanne stuff. Sensor under the seat. Yeah, I know some of those. Some will have those sensors under the seat. Lawn tractors do. But the tractor, no, see the tractor, what I'm talking about, Sammy, I mean like a big farm tractor, Case International. They had this dumb thing, this plug in the side of the engine. I mean, it was a big thing, a full-size farm tractor. I'm not talking about riding lawn tractor or anything like that. I'm talking about, I always thought that was dumb to put something like that in there, and so did he. He was like, that's just ridiculously stupid. And yeah. I think they pulled it out and unwired it and stuck a plug over it and welded the damn thing shut. Chevy made the Celebrity, Buick made the Century. Okay, yeah, then it was a Chevy. Chevy Celebrity. Buick made the Century. That's right. That's funny because I've had both of those cars. The Century, I had a station wagon, and that's what I came here to Montana with, and I slept in the back of it when I was homeless. What do you keys look like? What do you keys look like? Is there lots on there? Long strips, winter tires, equal soft compound. They wear out faster. Yeah. Of course, my tires, you know, I've got the studs on there, but those studs are literally flat. Dan's back. All GM products. International Harvester did that as well. Oh, with the stupid thing on the side of the engine that if there's too much of a collision or too much of a jar of the engine, it kills it. That was just, I don't know. I remember he was really mad about it. He told his dad about it. Like, oh yeah. See, the thing is what even pissed him off is like, that's a really dumb thing to put on a tractor, because tractors are out in the field. They hit these bumps, they hit this stuff, and you know, imagine a farmer out there going through his field. He's got this huge rail behind him, pulling, you know, taking out 14 rows at the same time, tilling up the ground, and he hits a bump and the engine dies. He sits there and spends 15-20 minutes trying to start the thing, trying to figure out why it's doing that, and it all comes down to some dumb sensor. He calls up his friends to come out and look at the damn fucking tractor. He calls up the distributor. Hey guys, what's going on with my tractor? Nobody seems to know except for the manufacturers. Oh, yeah, that would be really, yeah. Oh boy, that would piss off a lot of farmers. Out in the middle of the field and your tractor keeps dying because it's jerking around too much. Whoa. Yeah, the engine motion sensor. I hate seat sensors in my tractor. Yeah, I'm starting to not like mine. On my lawn tractor, on our Poland Pro that we just got, the lawn tractor. Yeah, I'm starting to really not like that stupid sensor. What? Go. You want some num-nums, Nova? Okay, here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Yummy yummies. Just unplug it. I don't have to like twist any wires around it or anything like that. I can just unplug it. I've never looked into that. Damn it. The light kept coming on because of the bumps. I'll unplug the seat and use a jumper wire. Linux, I'll do a video for you so you can see the woes of my lawn. Oh. somehow. Yeah, I'll have to check out what the switch is doing, how the switch works. Because if it's one of those switches that gives power when you're sitting on it, allows a connection, or it disallows a connection when you're sitting on it. Kind of depends upon how the switch is set up. On other models, you have to tie them together. Strip the wire and tie the wire together. Yeah. See, I don't like it because it gets in my way. There's times when I have to jump off of the mower because it doesn't have the power to get me up the angle, especially on the side of our house here. It doesn't have the power to pull me up on the angle because there's not enough oomph on the tires. So then I have to get off of the machine, push on the seat so the switch keeps going while steering and running along the side of the tractor and steering it so it mows so it mows the right path. Yeah. I should do a video of it sometimes. You guys would be like, what an idiot. What is he doing? Like, I've done that before. Goddamn seat switches. And then I'll do a video where I'll like fix it. In the same video, I'll fix it and be like, yeah, now I don't have to worry about this damn seat switch. And then I'll start doing it and I'll be like, all right. Then I'll have to jump off and then steer it again. And then I'll trip and then I'll get up and I'll start running after it. So I'm damned if I don't do it and I'm damned if I do it. Bungee that seat down. Quick fix. Oh yeah, that's an idea. I fixed my problem. I don't have to worry about this switch on my chair anymore. Oh crap, there goes my lawnmower now. No! Damn it! Runaway tractor, that's right. Oh, that's a nice little beetle you got there, Dave. It's going to be under the frame near the rear axle. Remote shut off. Quick, catch it. Really? Factory original, worth $35,000 for that Volkswagen Bug? How come it's not all rusted up and everything? It had to have been sitting in somebody's garage for a number of years. That chrome would not have lasted very long, sitting out there in that field right there. Yeah, I can tell that car was just moved there because the grass would be longer next to it instead of around it. It's all the same size, so that car was just moved in that spot. Be my luck to leave the remote on the keychain or have it in my pocket and it shuts down every time I knee over. Yeah, you hit the button with your knee. Had a guy come in shop asking me why his John Deere 210 unit ran his PTO like his harvester. I told him to sell the John Deere. Well, so just sell the John Deere. Yeah. 50,000 original miles on that car. Wow. Here, I'll show you guys what it is, so you guys can all see what I'm looking at. Nova, hush up. See that? Volkswagen. That's pretty nice. See, when it comes to cars like that, I would not want to own something like that because I'd feel so obligated to take care of it. Undercoat for the picture. I moved it there. Oh, okay. I spray the bottom every year with used oil to protect the pan and chassis. That G cart you built 3 years ago gave that John Deere a run for its money. What, Sammy? The G cart you built 3 years ago, the Hyperion cart, that red and, or I mean the yellow one, yellow and white and black one. I have a friend of mine, has one looks just like it. Lennox, that has potentials with little flowers and stuff on the side, and unicorns. Here it says, hood over the headlights. Oh, hers has hood. Oh, the little hoods over the headlights. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I had it since '96. Ooh. Sammy's gonna take off. All right, Sam. Yeah, thanks for showing up, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not too sure how long we're going to be on here tonight, but let me check to see how long we've been on here so far. Well, we've been on here for about an hour and 45 minutes, so yeah, maybe maybe we'll be on here for another 15 minutes. That seems like a good time. Good time to shut her down. Yes, you say. Jump over here to Video Manager. Oh, you got to be joking me. I've only got 13 views to a video. My newest video I just uploaded. It was just a join up thing to this live stream. And there's only 13 views on it. Oh yeah, hit the like button. There we go. Yeah, that might help. Yeah, there's only 13 likes to that. Weirdness. There you go. Never seen that. Oh, well, that's, yeah, it was just a simple little notification video that I just threw up. Right when I made this live, I cut and pasted the URL and stuck it into that video and then made that video public. Yeah. Never seen that one. Okay. It was gifted to me for my birthday. Sat under a tarp since '74 because 3 weeks after it was bought, the owner died of heart attack. Oh man. Damn YouTube notifications. Hey, have you guys noticed a massive spike drop in your view count? I want to show you guys this. This is weird. Here, hold on. Let me jump to it first. You guys are going to think this is weird. I think this is weird. I've never seen this happen before. I had this massive... What? Never mind then. On the 9th of this month, I only had, it was like a massive drop of views down to like 148. I was like, what the heck happened on that day? You know? Whoa! Holy crap. Like, all my videos out there only got 100. You know, it's really crazy because I can go into this system here, into my video manager. Alright, well, crap, that doesn't tell me. My system right here on my end, looking at my account, says that I have... Hold on. Okay, on my end, it says that I've got 759 videos on YouTube, on this channel. That's not counting my other channels, but 759. You guys should be able to see how many videos I've got public. If you look down at the name down here, the name below the video, my name, it'll say like T-Man's, how many subscribers, and it should say how many videos. Does it say anything like that to you guys? Does it let you know how many videos I have that are public? Oh, it doesn't. Weirdness. It just shows you the sub count? Huh. Oh, shoot. What? What if you go over to the channel? Dave, are you on a device or are you on a desktop? Sammy, I'm out. T, thank you for all you do in the community. Much respect. Have a great night, everyone. Be safe. Talk soon. Alright, Sammy, yeah. I try to do a live stream like this almost every weekend. Normally on Sundays. Every once in a while I'll fire it up on Saturdays. Every once in a while I'll fire it up on a Sunday. And, sometimes I fire them up on Fridays, too. Okay, I normally do a live stream on the weekends sometime. So I have found that by following a schedule, it adds no quality to my life. So I just wing it. I whip it out and flip it around in the wind a little bit. Just let it go. got you shared on Facebook and G+. Stats show joined October 20th, 2010. Dude. Oh, okay. I was going to say, wait. So, this October, that's going to mean this channel is 8 years old, right? You know, that's for this channel, though. Alright, Sammy, yeah, take it easy, man. Linux on mobile, 15 viewing, etc. Alright, yeah, that's mine, yeah, because technically I've been on YouTube for 10 years because I started doing it in 2008. I joined up with YouTube in 2008 with my other channels, but then those channels got dicked over because all that AdSense crap that was going on. I don't know, you guys remember that? Remember when AdSense was just shutting down people's channels, and then they would turn around and they would blame you, the creator, for it? You guys remember that one? Carsar Series RM750X 80 plus gold fully modular ATX power supply. Shit, man. With a name like that, I'd expect it to be ballistic and stuff. That's $134 power supply. Oh. Holy crap, that thing can run a lot of stuff on there, Dave. Whoa. Yeah. Dave, I got shocks on the way also for the cart. Sweet. How big are the shocks, though, David? 343 total videos. Okay. 334 total videos on this channel due to my Snoop program. Okay. Alright. Wow, that's nuts, man. That means I've got over half of my content unlisted or private. Of course, a lot of that stuff is, you know, live streams. And, of course, there was that video where I was, like, drunk, running down the street naked, screaming, "I love America." Yeah, that's when I definitely had to unlist really fast. And then there was that one where... Oh, you guys know I'm totally bullshitting you. Yeah, it's like, what? Where's that video at? I never saw that one. T-Man's drunk adventures on his go-karts. Yes! Let's play with go-karts under the influence. Let's drink large quantities of alcoholic beverages and play with power tools. And be a man. That's it. I do know when I fire up these live streams at a later date like this, some of the other guys who normally come in earlier never show up. Adsar tool review right here, he normally doesn't show up this late because he's he's on a special well, from what he's explained, he's on a special workout plan where he's working out and eating healthy and doing healthy stuff, and he goes to bed real early, like 8 o'clock, but then he wakes up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and starts the whole routine over again. Oh, I see. Okay. Can you remember how long are they, like from eye to eyelet? Because I know that because I'm looking for different shocks for the front end of the full screen machine. I need something that's got a lot more oomph than those things that I've got on there. They work okay for now. They're 12 inches. Okay. They work all right for now, but I really need to get something that's got a lot more power behind it. They can't be so. They're not as stiff as I want them to be. Even after I've adjusted them, because those shocks are adjustable shocks, and I've got them on the highest shock setting. I might need the 150cc front shocks. Yeah, maybe. Go to the junkyard and get a set of quad shocks. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. Yeah. They'd have to be some pretty big shocks, though. See, the shocks... See, I've got a set of quad shocks, and I've got shocks around, but not anything that can handle the weight of the full screen machine. I'm just barely lucking out with the ones that are on there now. I can walk over there and just push on it with my hand, and they collapse. That's normally not... That's not the way I like it. Amazon. Uh, 12.6. Those look to be pretty decent. See, those are kind of like the shocks that I've got. But those actually look like they're a little bit more meaty. The shock itself does. Do they tell you how much power they got? See, because all shocks are supposed to tell you, whenever somebody lists this stuff, they're supposed to tell you how many pounds it takes to collapse them 1 inch. At least I wish they told people to do that. Or wish they would tell. 8.6 pounds, item weight. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, Dave, that would work better. Polaris 4x4 shocks. Suzuki. Oh, yeah. Wow, Amazon lets you upload a video for evaluation on items. Related video shorts. Upload your video. It's on that page that you sent me. The Amazon page, Dave. The second one right here. Oh, wait. No, that's not the one. Wait, yeah, it is. Suzuki King Quad 4x4 front shock suspension left and right. Huh. That's pretty neat. Parts new and used. That's the name of the store. Huh. Parts new and used. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Well, guys, it looks like we're at the 2-hour mark. It is 12:37 right here. Oh man, if I would have ended this 6 minutes ago, we would have been at the 12:30 mark. Made it an even 2 hours. But I'm gonna shut this down, guys. Yeah, you know, they should make it, well, I don't know if they should make it mandatory, but it would really be helpful if there was some type of system you could get to test shocks to know how much weight it takes to collapse them 1 inch, so that way you could state, okay, this shock is rated at 350 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You know, this shock is 2 inches in diameter. It goes from eye to eye. It's 12.6 inches, whatever millimeters that is, or centimeters that is, and it has a rating, or actually just print the rating on the metal of the spring. You know, they should do that. Print the tension on the spring, or spray paint it on the shock itself, or whatever. You know, we'll petition Congress for it. That's what we want. Yeah, it would make it easier. It would make it a lot easier. You could factor in your connection points if you're putting in A-arms in your machine or something like that, and you know that you've got this much weight to work with. Color for the weight limit. Oh, I can't. I'll watch that later. Can't watch it now because the audio will get picked up and YouTube will flag the live stream here. Yeah, I know, I see that. I saw I had a little check mark next to the name. I was like, whoa. We all know what happened last time when I did that. They do it for the valve springs, yeah, colors, yeah. Yeah, they should do that. Make it an industry standard to post what the power is of a shock. Especially a lot of the stuff that comes over from China, you know, or Taiwan or something like that. You know, where a lot of our parts come from. They should post that stuff, you know. They should make it a standard, an industry standard to post what the shock is rated at. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do that, Wrangler. I don't know what's going on with Zello, because I worked on it that one night, and then I've worked on it, you know, here and there. I shut it down, and it seems like it'll fire up and it'll work okay, and then it just kind of shuts down on me. Maybe I have to get online and check out my account on Zello there. Maybe they did some update or something like that where you have to wipe it out and then reinstall it. I don't know. Weirdness. Ugh. Okay, guys. Yep, I'm going to jump on out of here. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow so I can get out and actually do something. Do something around the shop here, or do something. Ugh. We actually have the trailer open. You know what I want to kind of do is I want to get those I have to get new lights for the trailer. So maybe I'll look around and see if I can get some new lights for the trailer. Reinstall wires. Get all that stuff put back together. And then take those, you know, those underglow rock lights that I've got, you know, that Auxbeam sent me. Install those on the trailer. Yeah. 4 on the bottom of the trailer and 4 up on top, so that way when I go to turn them on, if I have any machines sitting on the trailer, they'll be cast with the light. The light will cast down onto the ground. That'd be awesome. And then I can play with the colors on my phone inside the truck. Whoa, look at the pretty colors. That'd be kind of neat, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but all right, guys, I'm gonna shut this down. We got looks like we got 6 people here watching, so that's pretty cool. And oh, I think everybody went. I think everybody's gone. I think Ronald took off, and Dave took off also. Or no, Austin, CBR. I'm gonna write that down. It was CR 125 STIN. I think. Wasn't that his name? He did the super chat via PayPal. Yep. All right, guys. So I'll shut this down. And I'll see you guys all on the next one. Or on the next videos or whatever. Whatever comes out. See ya.